Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are back. It's been a little bit of a break, maybe just a teeny tiny little bit. But we are now back, and we are here with Power Rangers Street Samurai, episode 17. I double checked. That is actually correct. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I know.
Look
Done
at us
more of
go.
those than we thought. But
Yeah.
yes, episode 17. And already you have to hydrate. We haven't even got like
Someone already.
That's
someone already
good
do
because
hydrate
then I
check?
can secretly ask, whilst nobody's listening, what order do we go in?
It's
The order that's
it's
on the
same as
screen.
LGBT, isn't it?
No,
Like
in
that.
you
this
can
one,
see yourself on the Zoom screen, then it's the same order, top left to bottom.
Like reading order. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, except
Thank you.
It has been a while, guys. I do apologize. We had like
what are the symbols above my head?
the bullet casings. Have you only just seen those?
Oh, yes.
My candy cane is still sticking out at a provocative angle.
Okay, I came to pop out the chat so I could close the stream
Oh,
and not ruin my internet.
thank you, Spark.
Hydrating so Panic has to feel my presence. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to make a new one that just says Panic has to hydrate, just so that the rest of us don't have to. And
You
I'll set
bitch.
points too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because at one point I asked if they were enjoying the VODs, and they were like, "We show up in the streams, we just don't say anything."
That works, you know. A
thank you
viewer's a
very
viewer.
much.
I mean, we prefer it if you engaged, but you know, that works.
We don't complain.
He's at work, I think.
We're not going to
We're
tell
just
anybody.
happy.
It's okay. I apologize as well because I have the puppy that wants to be loved right now. But yeah, I'm Matthew. I am crazily GMing this story with this lovely bunch of players and their slightly less lovely characters.
Are
What
we
are
the
you
bad
talking-
guys?
Wow, why are we the bad guy?
I mean,
Wyatt is a
Zero-
national treasure. I don't know what the hell you're talking
Zero is
about.
fucking adorable. I don't know.
I
So,
like
mean,
how that was the first question. It's like, I think that's actually the first thing Michael might have said. Are we the
Are
bad
we
guys?
the bad guys?
Maybe. Honestly, we haven't got that far yet.
I mean, yeah, are we the bad guys?
We haven't done enough to be considered that yet.
Depends
We're
on
too
who
lame.
you ask. But yeah, with that all in mind, take it away to the person in the top left corner, who's pretty much always in the top left corner, so you should know who he is.
I am, aren't I? It's
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
strange. Hello, everybody. I am Michael. I will be playing John, our Gold Ranger, and I have forgotten what I can do. So this will be interesting.
All right. Hello. I'm Panic, and it's too early to surrender, too late for a prayer. But if you can't go to hell, then Wyatt Holiday will send you there.
Oh,
Ooh.
nicely done.
Yep, we like that. Somebody clip that.
Whatever you do, don't send it to Sin Shake Sin. It's their song. I'm not trying to get sued for a clever intro.
DMCA. Hello, I am the other Michael. Now I'll be playing Zero, the White Ranger, and fortunately, I remember what I can do because I just shoot stuff. So good.
Weren't you silver? Wait, no. Andronicus
No.
is silver. You
And-
are white.
I'm just a pale shade of silver.
Which is a beautiful segue. Hello, everybody. I am Jay, and I will be playing the Silver Ranger, Andronicus, who is a little bit bigger than everybody else in pretty much every direction, and also cakier.
Hi guys, I'm Sabina. I play Iris, aka Frostbite, the Blue Ranger, aka also the de facto leader of the team so far.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit chilly today, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Hack to you, Matt.
Hack to me indeed. It has been a long break. So just as a very quick recap, because before we get into the dice rolling shenanigans for the evening, the Rangers, who may or may not be the bad guy, we still haven't decided yet, but the Rangers did something good. They'd hijacked a whole load of supplies that the rich people were trying to keep to themselves in a real Robin Hood moment. They'd shared them with the crowds. They'd even, done some entertaining here and there and helped out with some medical issues. It was all going fantastic. I think it was actually a really nice day out for everybody involved, even the kids that were trying to steal things from other people who got a bit of a talking to, but it's okay. And then, just strangely, everybody just kind of got quiet as 5 people in the crowd suddenly turned into duplicates of the Rangers, which is a bit odd because there should only be 5. And now there's 10. Yeah, and that's where we left off, because I think at that point everybody was a bit like, oh no, this shouldn't be happening. And I mean, I've rolled initiative for the bad guys, and so far it's looking pretty good for me for a change, which is pretty nice.
Well, I mean, you have to remember that these bad guys are mirror opposites, which means they're good at initiative. Our initiative, because I'm pretty sure every one of our initiatives is shitty and bad.
I
Pretty
roll
much.
with snag.
I think
I used to.
So do
and-
I.
And then I got better.
But yeah, with that in mind, if the Rangers want to roll their own initiatives, that would be awesome. And if
Would
you're
I just
rolling
throw it?
physical dice, just pop
Would
the
anyone like to
results in
follow
the
me?
chat.
I would love to follow
You
you.
have follow
You
me?
can't,
No.
because I'm not the Red Ranger.
Hate you.
You son of a
I was-
bitch.
That's what
Don't-
wait, you
don't get my
Andronicus
hopes up
has
like
follow
that.
me?
Don't get
I
my
love
hopes
that.
up like that. I hate you.
I love that. It's like,
I'm
would
not
you like to
talking to you
follow me? No, you can't.
You have snag and you're all
Well,
better
you
than I
can't.
did. Good job.
I know the one on that says 1, but I did roll a 10. I
Okay.
just needed to I put my guy in the chat. I rolled a 10 and a
shit, happy
13.
mushrooms.
Fantastic. I've changed that up for you then. For
By
the
rolling
10
a
that you
20 and a
have.
2. What are you talking about?
That.
Dang, Iris just like swinging in there and rolling a 22 for initiative. It was looking pretty good for me, but slightly less so now because Iris looks like she's taking the lead.
The dice said the de facto leader go.
Is this
Fair.
as a skill test to avoid a trap or an ambush?
Uh,
I don't think we can swing that because initiative is we're all getting ready to fight.
yeah, I think at this point the trap and or ambush has already been trapped
Sprung.
and or ambushed.
It got sprung.
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly not a well, fuck you all then.
What's funny is I rolled my initiative on the thing just so it would put me on the board and I could
Yeah.
tell you what I rolled.
Everybody
But what's
drink up.
funny is I rolled an 11 on my actual dice and then rolled an 11 on the game. So spooky coincidence.
Initiative
Fun.
to hydrate. Rude. Captain Spark.
I love this guy, but fuck you, dude.
You know what? Whilst we're I might just quickly do this thing. You know what? No,
Mug say what fucking day is it?
Yes, it does.
We'll suffer with panic. Everybody has to drink.
I can't right now. I don't have one.
Okay. That
Suffer.
does, however, mean though, for Iris, that as she is the first to go, that does mean that
Mhm.
you have to determine what it is you're doing
All right.
before everybody else. No pressure.
I am going to shout through the comm. I'm going to say through the comms, get these opposites away from the people. Try to keep the civilians safe as best as you can. And then I'm going to look at this flamey flame person that looks like me, only flamey flame, and I'm going to be like, "Hey,
Sup.
sup?"
Goddamn.
Hey,
Better put back than that. But
sup.
like, hey,
We come in peace.
What's
real,
going on here?
you real quick, for one frame, do the Spider-Man meme.
We were having a great conversation. What's going on? What's happening? And I will have like my gun is out, but it's not pointed at her. But I wanna see what's going on. We're talking.
We're talking? Okay. Do you want to roll any sort of social skill interaction there to try and convince them of anything? Like, hey, we're friends, stand down? Or like, screw you guys, I'm going home.
If I could pick up an insight check, that would be great.
Yeah, go
Just
for
to
it.
see their intent.
Murder.
Oh, I'm that's just an alert, straight up alertness. I don't trust my real dice today. 20 critical.
Fantastic. Okay.
Hurt,
So
hurt.
you eye up this duplicate, this alternate Blue Ranger, this ranger that has flames sort of burning up the outside of their own armor, and you can see that they're unarmed. They don't have any weapons on them, but they're very focused. Each of them is focused on one of you. Each of them is focused on their counterpart. And hostile does seem to be the theme of the evening. Sorry, the clone Blue Ranger is apparently now named Jerry.
What? Where did they get the name
Jerry.
Jerry from?
He spent the points. It happened. The clone Blue Ranger is now named Jerry. I'm going to put
Okay.
it in my notes.
Okay. Well, I don't think she had a name.
Jerry now.
I'm gonna take the defend action.
Okay.
So, because I don't want to escalate the fight right now, because I'm trying to keep her focus on me and try to get everybody else to fuck out. I can swear in this one, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And then again, because the dice apparently did like me and then liked me slightly less, it's Andronicus's turn in the initiative order.
Andronicus will now. This is clone Andronicus, isn't it? Click that one. My ping is grey, so it doesn't show up very well. Directly to mine left.
Yes, the one with the wiggly lines around the border.
Yeah.
Yep. This one.
Because I keep looking at my token and thinking that I look like a monkey.
Monchy.
What's with the monkey? So I will use my 30 feet of movement and then 2 of my free actions to close the distance when I put my tape measure down and pick up my feet. So I come thumping over. Tell everybody else to start running. Would they have started running whilst I was running over?
I think they will start running. Essentially, like, we're going to say initiative 10.
Okay.
Because they're run-of-the-mill, average, ordinary people, and we're just going to say, like, initiative 10, they'll start.
So with Wyatt.
Like, legging it.
In which case, I'll be on the opposite side to try and get his attention to look at me rather than them.
Just put him in a chokehold.
And I will put my hand on his shoulder in a very persuasive way and say, "You're being rescued." No, that's not how it sounds.
Remember,
You've been taken over by Siri. Oh my god!
Andronicus was a weird combination of Gru and like
you are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Yeah,
That's
that's
persuasion.
It was like a mix between Gru and Reinhardt.
So I roll with a downshift because after initiative I roll with a downshift, and currently I have scored 2.
It's not boding well for Andronicus.
No, so I'm going to put those dice to one side, and I'm going to spend the first story point of the year, and I'm going to re-roll the d20 because it can't get any worse. Can I re-roll the 1 actually? No, wait, they're robotical, so that would have been a D8, not a D6. Are they robotical? Do they count as a robot enemy?
I'm going to say for the purposes they count as cyborg, so it's like half and half.
So I get half an upshift.
No, you take the upshift.
Thank you.
Also, Clone
Well, that was
Silver is now
better.
called Tom.
Well, it's a critical
Oh, hi, Tom.
15.
There's no Tom and Jerry. You're welcome.
Thomas.
And that is on your counterpart.
Jerry kids.
Yes.
Okay. They stare at you. There doesn't seem to be much in the way of any kind of recognition or anything like that at the moment. They just, as you've moved, their eyes have tracked you. Their body has slightly adjusted in position, but beyond that, they don't seem to be responding to anything. There's no response verbally, physically. Even emotions you've seen so far have been quite stilted and really jerky.
So the
That's
Clone
me.
Pink Ranger's name is now Garrett Bobby Ferguson.
I like that he's got a full name, middle and last.
So when he gets told off, you can 3-name him.
Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna very quickly let me take a little bit of a zoom out so we can see how everything's looking on the map. And
Damn it.
let's see and hope that, yeah, so we have a little bit of a map going here as well. Whilst this is happening, we're just going to do kind of bouncing and backwards and forwards, but you know, it's now one of our rangers or one of our counterpoints turn, and fortunately for us it is the one who is right next to Andronicus, and this can't
Oh,
possibly
yay, my
go,
favourite.
yeah, this can't possibly go badly for anybody but me generally when it comes to dice rolling. But let's see.
Fighting the urge to just go bang and crush his head.
I can't name an NPC. They're all taken.
Have they all been taken?
Yeah.
Boom.
No, like it won't let me.
Oh, because of the
Is
thing.
that the time?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
I've put a limit on it to stop it from getting crazy, and but I didn't expect this instance to happen.
Sorry.
I blame Jay.
I'll figure that out during the break.
I don't care. No,
The
I will take
Gold
that
Ranger is
point
now Ted.
and wear it. The Gold Ranger.
the ranger that is the counterpart ranger that is next to Andronicus.
Mini
Its
me.
arm, where it's down at its sides, suddenly you can hear the clicking and whirring of machinery. Make me an alertness check. I'm going to say with an upshift, and if anybody else is within 25 foot, which I don't think they are,
Nope.
they also could make an alertness check.
Do I trust the purple dice a second time? Will it redeem itself?
Same.
Oh no, it's alertness. It will not. That's a 9.
That's a 9. That's okay. You hear it saying very quietly, almost imperceptibly, target locked, weapons set, as it brings its arm upwards and where it had cyberware, it has now transformed into a crude approximation of an axe at the end of its arm, which it brings up in a big sweep, trying to strike out at you. I say trying and emphasize trying because, you know. But let's have a look and see as we roll some dice.
That's right.
That is going to be a 16, but it is going to ignore any armor bonus you get from your morphing gel.
Well, I will evade it with a 17.
Fantastic.
Once again, speed proves itself the superior essence.
Speed is pretty dang useful. Yeah. As it throws out its axe-ended appendage and you dodge out of the way, you just hear it say, recalculating. Which will bring us down to our White Rangers counterpart.
And also, a very good Eminem song. Venom.
Venom.
Who is going to make a little bit of a charge because it is far too far away for any of these shenanigans.
Wrecked.
Well, good to know it's ignoring civilians. It just
Yeah.
ran through fire, I think.
It's passed through fire.
It has passed through fire.
Great,
but
now
it's
we have a
okay.
flaming zombie ranger.
How much does our grid shells give us? I
He's
don't
on his
remember.
Aramente. Don't worry, it's fine.
I get that
It
reference.
Usually two.
charges forwards, and as it does, its own
And we're
appendage
drinking again.
bears out into a scythe-like curved end. Its eyes scan and lock onto the White Ranger, but nobody is close enough to hear the words it is uttering. Can Iris make me an alertness check with an upshift, please, while I drink some more water?
Yes, and I still get my my edge.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to ask something really stupid.
Yes, I'm a natural red.
15.
Yep, you definitely hear as it repeats the same phrase that Andronicus heard. You see as it raises its arm and thrusts straight at your chest that the end of its hand has curved into 3 prongs like a trident, which try to catch at you. That is going to be a 9, which I think you're probably okay for, because again, we're back to the GM can't roll for anything.
And that was with the defend action?
Yep.
Cool.
That does bring us to John.
Suppose best bet is to come over to the gold one. How far away are you, gold?
God, imagine caring about the distance between you and your target.
Yeah, who does that when they've just got a cannon?
I will run towards the gold.
The gold.
I can
So
make
what
it
I'm
further
hearing
than that.
here is you're just bringing the fight closer to it, so it doesn't have to move towards you, which personally I love.
I'm going to run towards it whilst shouting at the civilians to get back, get to safety, and also relaying over the comms. We don't want to hurt these fake rangers either. They are people too.
You don't know me.
Andronic just pile drives him into the ground. You don't know me.
Iris, is there anything you can do to maybe like reverse whatever's happened?
I don't know. I can try, but I'm currently almost getting sliced.
Dodge! And I'm not close enough to be able to punch a man and try and subdue
There's
him.
also
So
a civilian in between you two.
yeah. So set one and end my turn. I'll activate a contingency action. If the gold one goes to hit me, I'll deck him in the schnoz.
Which is going to bring us to Wyatt. And
Can the civilians
turn.
move first?
say again?
Can the civilians move before I do my stuff?
Yep, I'm just going to scatter them all around the map as they run
Can
away.
Can I rephrase my wording a little bit to if anyone tries to hit me?
Nope, too late.
It's gold specific. It's all of a sudden the other four pile you.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing. It wasn't just you then.
Just fuck, stop hitting me.
No, I was just like, this would be a way for Matt to bully Michael some more and then claim he doesn't do it to just Michael.
Man, you guys make me sound really mean.
To one person. You are mean to a single person.
He knows what he did.
You have been nothing but sweet and kind to me, but every time I see how you treat Michael, I'm like, who are you?
Michael.
Truth.
Michael hurt me. Okay.
I didn't do it.
So all of the
Okay.
civilians are currently fleeing mid-panic as they've been basically told to run by one team of Power
How
Rangers.
dare you? I am not mid. Cool. Good that they're all getting out of the way. My sharpshooter is still only two targets, right? It's only 2
Your
times?
volley, is 2 at, yes.
My volley is currently at 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First, I'm going to aim, giving myself a 5th upshift from the 4 I already have. Then, I'm going to spend a single dollar from my oh-so light wallet to launch a volley. Do I have to pick different targets, or can I focus
You
fire,
can-
or is that a specific enemy? A
You can target
specific
the same
power I
person
get
twice.
later? Okay. I'm gonna shoot flame twice. Now, here's
And
the
there was
thing.
me with Thorns' sheet up. But that's okay, we'll shoot flame.
Here's the thing, right? With 5 upshifts, I do auto succeed. However, I really want to crit.
You're going to roll that dice.
I really want to crit, Matthew.
If you roll the dice and you miss,
So here's what I'm gonna do. That's just how it is. But I do want to ask the question. Can I decide if my second attack auto succeeds after I roll the first
yeah,
one?
because you'd roll the second one after you rolled the first, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna roll the first one. That doesn't count. I drop that die.
That's so many dice. I can just hear it. Just like
All right, and I'm going to use my ability to re-roll one of the ones on a skill dice I got. I wish I could re-roll all the ones on skill dice I got, but simply not meant to be. Okay, that is. So my highest is that. I crit nowhere, which sucks, but I did roll a 29 to hit. 29 to hit flame.
So, guys, everybody watching, you guys as players, just as an FYI, when I built these the first time, I built them as a lower threat level, and then I sort of stopped, deleted
You remembered
them,
exact.
and rebuilt them because I was like, these are not going to survive like 5 seconds.
How did
yeah,
I not crit? I'm mad about that. Anyway,
When
But
you roll the
yes.
29, no crit,
does the
you lose
29
one.
hit?
The 29 does in fact hit, yes.
That's so cool. So cool of you to say that.
Is it the degree of success?
No, thankfully
it?
it is not.
Yeah, that's okay. Damn. All right. So 1 damage. All right. How'd I do there? Significantly worse, but still really good. That's. I believe my highest there is 23,
Yeah, that still hits.
and it's a crit. Let's fucking go!
Okay. Frost takes 2 rounds, one after the other in quick succession, that leaves it stumbling a metal rod through part of a cybernetic leg.
Bang.
This was Flame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flame. Sorry,
I
not
was
Frost.
shooting the one on Iris.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang. Was not expecting that.
Okay. Everything for Wyatt?
I can't move, right? Because I volleyed.
No, you cannot move because you volleyed. You got anything else with your move action? I don't think so.
I do not.
No.
So yeah.
Okay.
I Fortnite dance or something. I don't know.
Just like. Okay. That'll bring us to 0 then.
Oh boy. All right. Well.
We knock Flame unconscious, then maybe Iris can figure out how to demorph the rest of them.
15.
I feel like
We just hard focus.
I feel like
We just-
somewhere one of the counterpart rangers is like, no fair. You know, we're supposed to go after each other, not.
All right. Spark does make a good point. What do I have to roll to hit the gritty?
I roll to hit
Performance,
the
I
grid
assume,
energy.
right? Roll to hit the grid energy. I assume it's performance, right? Because it's a dance move. Like,
I am going to use a free action to reload into sticky grenades.
Okie dokie.
Then I'm going to take a shot at both gold and pink.
Okay, make those attack rolls for me.
Pink is going to kill me. Pink is going to drop my ass.
I mean, that is a possibility.
We're going to aim. Let's do pink first. Ka-chow. Critical 24.
Let's go.
Critical 24 on which one of them?
Pass pink.
That's pink. That is definitely going to hit poor pink.
Okay. And then gold. Regular 24.
Regular 24 also going to hit gold.
Okay.
With the crit, did you
think
want
these
to
have
do
a
a point
critical
of
effect.
damage as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
My energy attack doesn't have like alternate effects. It's paralyzation, does it? That's only
It does
Cal's
not
got
at
that.
this point. Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, you guys are only teeny tiny little level 4 rangers at the moment. You haven't got all of the cool shenanigans and free toys. You baby rangers.
All right. They are immobilized.
They are indeed.
What?
Can't wait till I don't have to aim to auto crit.
So, for the record, immobilized characters have a movement rate of 0, cannot gain any benefits to their movement rate, and all attackers enjoy a 1 upshift dice shift against the immobilized character.
So if any of you immobilize a character, I do automatically crit on them.
You're welcome.
Just
Seeing
wait.
like
So
a-
is gold like immobilized?
Yep.
Gold and pink.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, Michael's internet has completely crashed. He's just sent
No,
me a
no.
message. So we're gonna go on without him for the moment. Poor Michael.
Him and his, I mean, look, his enemy is immobilized, so we're just gonna say that John is going to like,
Does
John is just going to like taunt him for.
I
4
just told him
rounds.
he's dead. I just told him that his character died.
Oh,
Can you-
see what I'm talking about? You would never do that to me. If my internet crashed, you would be like, we're gonna continue without him. We're just gonna keep going. He's gonna have a tea party with his friends.
Panic?
Something like
Can
that.
you check your aim? Because I think you just shot the actual Gold Ranger.
That wasn't me. First of all, that was other Michael.
Is that
My
everything
aim
for
was
Zero?
excellent.
Yes.
Fantastic. Fortunately, Wyatt's counterpart does not need to move. Oddly
Garrett
enough.
Bobby Ferguson is down. I was threatened. I have to use his
saw
full name.
threatened to use its full name or else. But it's okay because it is going to use one of its abilities to shoot a little bit better.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I don't like this.
Like I said, Thorns is going to down me, so like, good luck, guys. I did as much damage as I could to Flame, but like, I'm dead right now.
And it is actually going to shoot at 2 enemies, and we're not going to shoot at Gold
Coward!
because Gold is not here. But who else do we shoot at?
I
What
don't
do you
know.
reckon, guys? Who wants to get shot today?
That's not.
I mean, I'll pass.
The one that's not here? No.
I said not to shoot him, and you said so.
The fucked up thing, no, but the fucked up thing is, you said not to shoot him like he isn't our biggest tank.
I can shoot him.
Roll a
it-
die. It's
Put
the
your hand up
only
if you
way
want me to
do-
shoot Gold.
No, I'm not gonna vote for it. But I'm, like,
Put your hand up if you don't want me to shoot Gold.
I'm not gonna put my hand up.
I'm
for
not gonna
that
put my
either.
hand up either way.
Gold
I
is
would
getting
like your
shot, I
gun
guess.
to
1 vote to
misfire and you to
nothing.
shoot yourself.
Poor Gold.
You're welcome, Michael.
For Michael.
Let's have a look.
That's what you get for stealing.
I mean, his toughness is
thing.
also like 20 something stupid, I'm sure, so it's fine.
So we get 2 of those to this, and we go.
He is the
roll
Batman
the
of this.
dice. What's it like,
Roll the
guys?
6, bro.
Jeebus.
Also, he's back.
And that's with a D8. Oh, Michael is back. Let's pop him back in the chat. Apologies, everybody, while we do some camera funny
He's
stuff.
teeny tiny.
He is
He's
teeny
so
tiny,
tiny.
Michael. Should we keep him
His
teeny
voice
tiny?
bit shit.
Michael, let me catch you up on what you missed. The other Michael voted that the Pink Ranger was going to try to shoot you. The rest of us abstained, and then he tried to shoot you and rolled a 6
Yeah,
like a loser.
rolled a 6. You know what though? We're gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot both of the Michaels.
All's fair in love and war.
Probably gonna roll another 6. That's a critical
What
7,
the
boy.
heck?
Bro, you know what? This is karmic justice because you were talking shit in Discord. You're like, oh, I rolled so good for my initiative.
I did roll so good for my initiative, and apparently that's all of my rolls because the Thorns Ranger has a D8 specialized and rolled a 6 and a 7.
Is he specialized in missing?
Apparently so.
Apparently,
So
enemies are done. Their initiatives have been rolled, and
yeah, I was like, I win. I'm gonna get
The
hits
end of
in.
the laugh was.
now he's
Just gonna
crying.
cry. But it's okay because we all thought we'd, made things really bad for Psycho Gold, but Psycho Gold is able to hit because its
Win.
reach is 10 foot, not 5.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
And I mean, you can try to hit it back, Michael, but unfortunately, you can't hit at 10 foot.
You're muted, Michael.
Well, I tried
Sorry,
to help.
but did it hit me?
Let's have a look and see. We haven't got that far yet. I was trying to see if you had anything that could hit at 10 foot.
I don't think so. No. My weapons are just reach, aren't they?
As far as I can remember, yeah. Okay, come on, guys. Just one dice. One dice.
Critical 16, but
That
I
is a
don't
critical
think it
16,
works.
which I still don't think is going to hit you, but it doesn't. You don't take any bonuses to your toughness defense. It would just be your raw strength.
Oh, raw toughness. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Then I need to double check. That would hit me then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would it hit your raw? Would it hit your raw speed?
Oh, speed. No.
Then it doesn't hit.
Oh, is it targeting evasion? Sorry.
Well, no,
it's just-
but if
it's just-
you were going to use your toughness,
Oh no, I'll use evasion. But
okay,
I thought it was specifically targeting.
Yeah.
no,
Different enemy class. Not today.
okay, that's a whole lot of dice rolled, and not a single hit. Then apparently,
Oh, now I feel bad.
Don't.
Don't.
Especially for what I'm about to do, because like here, I'm about to do something truly god awful to either Thorns or whatever Gold's name is.
Cruelty.
Cruelty.
Cruelty or
Which is-
Garrett Bobby Ferguson are about to take
Ted.
so much damage.
I
Which
can't
is-
spend the points, but his name is Ted.
Kind of funny that you did
Okay, so
cruelty
Ted.
for me.
Ted.
Ted
Okay.
and Ted and Garrett Bobby Ferguson are about to be so hurt.
Before that, then we'll begin round 2 with Iris's turn.
All right. Going off of what my teammates have said, I'm going to see if I can hack into their systems and see if I can reverse morph them in any way.
Pick a
So,
target for me
hacking?
and let me know which one you want to roll against.
I'm gonna go with Flame since she is the closest.
Okay, make that roll for us.
Hit her really
Okie dokie,
hard.
boss.
You think you can hit it with some kind of morphin grid disruptor?
No.
We don't play with those anymore.
Some kind of MGD?
I feel like
Stern
somewhere
talking to
a White
Zordon.
Ranger is just getting like an itch on the back of their neck.
Somewhere in the timeline.
Just
I
feeling
get
tingles.
an edge to technology, I believe,
Repeatedly
because
you
of
do
my
indeed.
thing. Roll.
Critical mine.
Critical
you, Joe.
mine. What did I?
No.
What did I?
Why did you roll with snag? Oh no, you rolled with edge.
I rolled with
Jesus
edge.
Christ, you rolled
I rolled
with
a-
edge.
I got a 5 and a 4.
5 and a 3.
I got a 4 on my D4.
Oh, I'm sorry. On a D20, you got a 5 and a 3. I meant,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't look at the other one.
It's not
yeah.
just me rolling bad. Woo!
I should have rolled
Sorry,
on my
Alex.
actual dice.
I rolled 2
okay.
ones. I'm winning the worst roll.
And then I'm going to use my movement to back up ever so slightly. Ba-doop. And get some distance between me and this person, just a little bit. In case I need to fire at her.
Okay.
Bad pun.
That's not that bad. So,
I
But
can make
that
some worse
will-
ones.
bring us to Andronicus.
You
It
little neat.
does indeed. I was just looking at the weapon shop.
Yeah, Andronicus's tool bag of many items.
Magical sack.
Oh,
of
that
many
rolled so
weapons.
much better. I should have used my real dice.
So, if I wanted to disarm this person, how would one go about doing that, Matthew?
You mean
Pull
disarm in
very
the
hard.
classic sense, sir?
I mean it in a
Disarm in
very
the classic or
open
the
and
literal?
interpretable sense. Because as I understand it, his arm has just turned into an axe. So whether it's like in Marvel and you know the 3-fingered salute and then his arm just falls off, or
I'm going to
whether
say an
it's
attack
take an axe
roll
and
with a
chop it off,
snag.
or whether I can just like grab him in a bad way and then go "Whoa," and dislocate his shoulder so it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, you
Or
remember
just
he's
rip
still
the
a person
fucker
and don't
out,
pull his
you know,
arm off.
You know.
Well, this is cyberware that they're, essentially that we're messing with at this point. So it's not awful. But if you want to try and remove it, I'm going to say an attack roll with a snag for focusing on that one specific spot.
Could it be a technology roll?
I'll say yes, but with a downshift.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a technology roll to try and
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
disconnect him painlessly-ish from his arm.
I mean, it's better than the first time John disconnected somebody from something.
Hey, that was an accident. I just tried to talk to him and I accidentally picked him up a bit too hard.
So with a downshift, you say,
Yep.
which as I get an upshift, it's fine. So they just cancel each other out. It's technology, so I get edge. Now, don't fuck it up. Oh, critical 19.
A critical 19 is
Indeed.
going to work. As you grab hold of him, knowing, like having seen the robotic arm and the replacement that it was issued just recently, you're able to disconnect it.
Can like tying it into his previous attack, so as he like swung his arm up to like ask me a question, as I evaded, could I have just done like a handy little slip round and under, and then like locked his arm up in position, and then just kind of gone, and then clunk, Vulcan nerve pinch, and I now have his axe in my hand.
I mean, on a
Poke
plus
him in the
side,
armpit
you
really
do know
hard.
who's been watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
No, I've only actually seen it once, but
It's a moment that sticks in your brain, though, isn't it?
It does kind of stick in your brain. Yeah.
I forgot
Or-
about it.
you know, it
Oh.
could be like chi blocking. It's just like thunk, 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 and then just like thunk. You see, I've been reading. I've been reading.
You have been reading.
I
We'll
have.
we'll talk about it at the end of the stream.
Fantastic. Any movement for you?
Only if I can use the free action to slap him with the side of the axe.
Comedically, yes.
Okay, stop hitting yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I just disarmed you. That's it. Thank you.
Holy shit, that was great.
Brilliant.
Don't beat
Reaction,
yourself
right?
up. I just disarmed you is insane.
The old
These
1-2
guys
punch.
Sometimes, honestly, people, I really just.
You love us.
Okay. This. All right. We're gonna. It's the one-armed. We're gonna call them what they are. It's the one-armed Psycho Ranger's turn.
His name is Tom.
Oh, hi, Tom.
A 10. Seriously, dice. Seriously, can I roll like a 1 where it would matter so that I could get like a
Because you've only got one arm, did you roll that with a snag or a downshift? Out of
no,
curiosity.
because it can use its unarmed strike technically with its.
I
head
don't
if
think
it
that's
needed
how
to.
unarmed strikes work, man.
Like, I really hate these guys. I hate these guys.
Prepare to face my ghost blow.
Okay, so the unarmed Psycho Ranger tries to strike at Andronicus, who, at this point could just sit back and read a book whilst it's coming because it was such a bad roll. It's okay. It's all's fair in love and getting your butt kicked, I guess. We've got this one running up to 0, and we're going to see, can we get anything? Probably not. Are we going to try? Yes, we are. Because one day, maybe, if I roll as many dice as possible, something will happen. What do we reckon, guys?
I want you to fail so badly in my heart. It's a critical
Ooh.
23.
Oh, critical 23.
What was the edge for?
I can't tell you, but it gets edge.
I don't like that.
No,
Not
it's
Oh,
very
bad.
am I
many
dead?
times, but it does get edge.
0 out of 10. Do not approve.
As a critical strike as well, that will be. I don't think Zero's dead, but potentially
Oh,
that is
I
gonna
don't think
be.
even close. Zero, you have a lot of health, right?
Yeah, that is gonna
We
be
got a
4
couple.
points of damage.
I have one left.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms.
It just runs the rest of the distance trying to bridge the gap between the two of you, and as it gets there, you just feel this scythe as it swings its arm and catches you clean across the chest.
Ow. Why?
But why?
Sorry, that just why?
And I don't want the world to see me.
me. I love that song.
You guys so much sometimes.
Why?
You love us.
This
Why?
is good content.
We just had this conversation a moment ago. Come on, dice. Are you?
At least you get a story.
It's
point.
okay. I get to re-roll. I can use the story point to re-roll the normal one, and I can use the dice to re-roll a skill dice.
I don't like this.
And that should have been with specialization, not that it would have mattered, but it's okay. So let's roll. You know what?
Actually,
let's just roll the
I
attack
think, I
again.
think the thing it would have mattered for is that, like, you wouldn't be able to reroll. Or would you? I don't know. I can reroll stuff, so.
That is a 21 on Iris,
Yeah, oh, yeah, that hits.
which will be 2 points of damage.
I don't like that, Matthew.
Getting your ass is kicked.
But that does take us down to John's turn.
on noticing my comrades being given the
Wrecked.
business, John is going to ignore the gold one. John is going to heel turn on the spot and run at the white one. And I am going to grab him by the waist, and if you will allow me, I'm going to turn and suplex this bastard.
I mean, make your unarmed attack, and we'll see if you can maneuver it.
Critical 19.
Bear with me 1 second. Let me get the right one.
Pretty good. I hope it's good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I really
It's a
want to
German
suplex it.
suplex! Oh my god!
Okay, so to check, are you doing damage or are you maneuvering? Or both now, because you've got a critical.
Both.
Yeah? Okay, so 1 point of damage and maneuvered. Where would you like to put him? Anywhere within 5 foot of you, I'll say.
The other side of me, so behind
can you
me.
put him directly in the fire?
Yeah, could I put him in the fire?
You can
No,
knock
that's
the fire
technically-
barrel over, but it's kind of like in the middle of all of the squares.
Question that would knocking the fire barrel over into the gold one cause damage to the gold one?
We can see and see how
Do
well
it.
that does for the Gold Ranger.
Remember,
that's-
these are people. I want to throw him in the
Yeah.
fire.
No, it's okay now.
The morphing shell will protect them until it
No, no.
doesn't.
Your morphing
The
shell
motherfucker just
protects
ripped my
you.
chest open. Like,
We don't know what these rangers are.
he nearly killed Zero, so like battle mode has been engaged, eyes have turned red.
Granted, I was using lethal rounds from the start, so like I can't stand on no high horses.
And then I moved
just high trucks.
10 feet. I have 30 movement, so I can move another 20, 5 free actions. So that should get me enough to get here next to Iris to help assist.
Yeah.
And yeah, set one card and end my turn.
Fantastic. Okay, that's going to bring us to, drum roll everybody, Wyatt Holiday.
Well,
Who's gonna do some stuff.
I do really want to try keep taking Flame out, but I'd be a fool to not capitalize on the gorgeous opportunity been presented to me. So I'm gonna volley again, and Garrett Bobby Ferguson is going to take 4 damage just straight from 2 auto crits.
Remind me which one that was. Sorry, the pink one.
Pink.
It's the pink one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to take out the pink one.
Ha!
I hear a butt coming.
Yeah.
You gonna question what kind of damage I'm doing?
It's not going to matter, but flip me a coin. Heads, it will unmorph. Tails, it will not.
Okay. That's way better than what it could have been, so I'll take that. I have no coin, so I'm just gonna roll a die.
Okay.
Odd number is tails, even number is heads.
Yep.
That's a 6, so even heads.
Heads. Okay. It takes the shot, and as it is struck by this energy blast or rail rush
Energy
event?
blast.
Energy blast.
Energy
that
blast because
washes
I am
across as
being
it-
non-lethal.
as non-lethal as you can be when you just you are a cannon.
Sir, I'm good. I'm good at what I do. It's non-lethal.
Okay. As it takes the shot, it crumples to the ground. You see
That would be a crazy effect. Davey,
Yeah.
you're nuts for that. Don't give him
no.
that idea.
the enemy
Don't
is
give him
immune to
that
crits.
idea.
Not this enemy, but thank you very much, Davey. This is something that may be popping up later.
Oh no.
Oh yes. It crumples to the
Technical.
ground. The helmet it just shatters essentially, and what was worn just vanishes. You
Oh,
see the
Lord.
person
Oh,
underneath
honey, I'm good.
unconscious, but you can see its chest rising and falling.
I swear it hurts to be this good.
You know, we can
and-
hear you talking over comms, right?
You were meant to.
I like that.
Step up. Step it up. Be better.
I can hear you talking over comms. Yeah, I'm aware.
Ow.
I'll be there in a minute, Zero.
Okay.
Do
And
we
if
have
that
a
is
cow on
everything, that is
comms?
Zero's turn.
All right.
And I get a
And-
story point. Thank you.
You really need it. I'm not
Davey!
even mad. I'm not even mad. You really need it.
I am so unhappy with this, just for the record. I doubled the threat level. Don't get me wrong, they're still not super high, but I doubled the threat level because I was like, no, this is not going to go well.
Important question.
Yup.
The sticky stuff on Goldie Boy there, Mr. Ted, is it burning away now that he's in fire?
I'm
Did
going
they
to say
take any
yes,
damage?
he
though,
has
so far?
taken damage, so I'm going to say it is burning away.
Cool.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. He's also on fire, and that's painful. So
It's only a
I'm
little
good
bit of
with it.
fire.
Yeah,
Said
let's be clear.
nobody ever.
He didn't get hit by a raging inferno. It's like a trash can fire fell on him. So it's like it certainly hurts and burns. It's not going to kill him. He's gonna
We're
step out of
gonna-
that very quickly. And
pull
it's
my
not gonna
character sheet.
follow him.
Feel the force of the raging fire.
Fire.
It wasn't just
Wait,
beautiful.
quick! Wait, quick! Andronicus, summon a pint of gasoline and just throw it at him.
I
Bottle
swear.
of grease.
And
As a group, we are like
Gonna-
30 seconds away from a Disney song at any point in
Yeah.
time.
all right.
I take that as an insult that you said 30
30
seconds.
Yes.
seconds is pretty, yeah.
5, 14,
Collectively, we're
15,
30 seconds away from a Disney song.
I can
And on
jump
my own, I'm 30 seconds to Mars.
feet. All right. Yeah. Okay, we're good. That's more than enough to jump me here.
on
Oh,
the other
brilliant.
side of Iris.
Yeah. And I'm gonna see if I can't. I'm gonna take 2 shots at this guy.
Flame.
Good old Flame.
Does
Good
Flame
old
have a
Flame.
name? Did someone name Blue? Is that
Flame is Jerry.
okay? So yeah,
Flambe.
it's Jerry.
Flambe.
Get
I
this
need to
man.
note all of these down. Yeah, first blue is called Jerry.
I'm gonna lock him down with the first shot.
Okay.
Aim. There we go.
Yeah.
About critical. Yeah, that hits. And
Yeah.
I mean, you will be able to do damage as well if you want to.
Absolutely.
Do you have a coin? If not, roll a dice, odds and evens, either way.
I have coins. They're not easily accessible. Let's
No,
see.
roll a dice, odds and evens. Odds
Okay.
it doesn't. Evens it does unmorph.
I rolled a 6.
Man,
My man.
what is it with you guys? Could one of you just roll like a 1? Just
No.
in general.
No.
I've
Other than
rolled 2
Andronicus.
today,
Other than Andronicus.
I'd roll a 1, but I'm simply too handsome to fail.
All right. Well,
Ha.
that I didn't actually expect him to go down, so now I have
You've
to
got a
do some
second
measurement.
attack.
35, 40. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep it there, and then what is the range in this stupid thing? It's not great. I lost my. Not on here. That's where it is. Okay, yeah, he's definitely outside. So this is gonna be snag, but aim. I'm taking it. I'm gonna see if I can't lock down white in the fire.
Yes.
22 with snag is pretty freaking impressive.
I'm just gonna go home and just cry. But I'm already home.
Matthew,
so I'm
you
just gonna
are
cry.
home.
You
Yeah,
are
exactly. I'm
home.
just gonna skip the going home, but I just start crying.
Ow.
Okay.
I think I'm not gonna jinx. I'm gonna wait till combat's over, but I do want to discuss something afterward, like during the break, maybe.
Okay. I'm scared now.
No, it's
you-
just it's casual. It's just
Okay.
about our history as Power Ranger streamers.
You do strike the Flame Ranger first. It does
Yep.
collapse after its first shot. Its helmet, where it smacks on the side of the med beds, is broken, and you can see through the visor, which soon retreats back into the rest of its what appears
Wait,
to be
white
the
went
rest
down
of its
too?
cyberware.
No, this
is
it's
Flame.
blue first.
Okay, this is
Yep.
blue.
White takes the hit
Bye, Jerry.
and is sort of glued to the ground, but you can see that the fire is already eating up the glue. What I'll say
that's
is,
fine.
after its first
He
turn in
just
there,
can't leave a fire.
it can, yeah.
Yeah.
After the first turn, it will be able to walk out. All right. So we'll mark him off as impaired because he is, and or immobilized rather, and we'll take that
Yeah.
off of gold.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. 3 of the Rangers got named, but I can only remember 2 of them. What was the third? I've
So
got
there's Tom.
Jerry.
There's
and
Tom and Jerry.
Which one was Tom?
Whichever one the other.
Tom
person
is Silver.
named.
Tom is Silver.
Is Tom.
Thank you very kindly. I'm just making notes on their names because this is a thing that I do apparently.
You know the classic names: Tom, Jerry, and Garrett Bobby Ferguson.
Yeah, classic. I've met 3 of them. Okay, so with your turn over, whose is it now? It is
Thorns, but he's unconscious.
Yeah. So we're going to
Goodbye,
go for
Garrett. Cruelty.
cruelty. Okay, we're going to move cruelty up to here.
No, I don't like that. Go away.
I thought about it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
No, not allowed.
Actually, you know what? No, because Cruelty's going to move there.
Okay.
And Cruelty is going to try and strike his counterpart, because for the most part, they've been pretty good at this, striking their counterpart stuff.
They've been
Okay.
terrible at it.
Yeah,
That
they're,
was-
they're, mechanically, they're pretty dang awful at it.
I was hoping you were going to attack someone else so I could activate my trap card that I set at the end of my last turn, but never mind.
Sorry. But I'm keeping to the theme. They're striking their counterparts. And because you're all in a group, and it's in a group with other psychos, it gets to get a bonus.
Oh
No,
no.
because that one's unconscious. So actually,
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
So does it not get an upshift?
Because it's unconscious? Does it?
Because if it doesn't get an upshift, then it actually rolled a 17.
yeah, 17
No.
against.
Oh, wait, is it ignoring my armor?
Yes.
Bonus. Ah, then yes, it will hit either way.
Okay. So that is going to be 2 damage.
Oh, no.
Tank, you're a health tank. You've got
Oh
this.
no.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
I still have 6 HP.
Yeah!
Now you know what it's like to be Cassidy.
Now, guys, now you know why I rebuilt these guys and just bumped them back up, because, yeah,
You simply needed them to do 4 on crits.
pretty much.
Wow.
But that does bring us back to Iris.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out a hand and put it on Zero's shoulder, and I'm going to use power heal, and I'm going to spend 2 personal power to give Zero 2 health points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move. I gotta zoom in. Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Zoomity zoom zoom
Is that a
zoom.
One Piece reference?
I
Hey, I
wish.
figured out how to do it this way, so I can get a. Oh, was I in his space? Oh no. I don't like that this guy's on fire. Was this guy still on fire? I don't like how close I was on that guy. So this guy's still on fire. He's flamey. I don't like that. So I'm gonna bring out my cold gun, my frozen fury, and fire at the white one, and let John and handle because John and Zero can punch things better than I can. And what is this distance? 30 feet. Yeah, that's perfect. And I'm gonna go for stun mode.
Okay.
Would stun mode still produce, like, would I still be able to put out the flames with stun mode?
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. And I don't get any upshifts or edge or anything.
You do get 1 upshift because immobilized.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, I love your like robot Sub-Zero.
1 minute, and let me actually roll with the skill and not on the page because I don't like
I like
doing
that
that.
amusingly then that we've got a robot, a frosty person, and Zero. So collectively we've got robot Sub-Zero. Collectively, it's a bit of a
Man,
stretch, but
remember the storyline in Mortal Kombat where
No, that's only an
ninjas were
11.
turned into robots? That was weird.
MK9, Jesus Christ.
11 is not going to hit, but I will say because it will be against its toughness, it does hit. It shrugs it off, but the cold that you're shooting over towards it, the jet of icy cold, does help to douse the flame.
Okay, I wanted to
As
stun it,
per
but
intent.
I wanted to stun it, not just douse the flame. Oh well. And then I can separate my movement, correct?
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move a little bit closer so I am the target he sees. I remembered how to do the thing, guys. Hey,
Me.
it's spacebar, not
Nice.
shift. And then that will be my turn.
Fantastic. That's going to bring us to Andronicus in that case.
Lovely. Does anybody mind if I spend a story point to roll a specialization?
Go ahead,
Go
King.
for it.
Do it. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
I would like to use this person's own axe
I
to
knew you were
smack
gonna
them
say
with
that.
it.
I will say yes, but it's not very well wieldable as a weapon. So I'll say with a downshift if you want to strike it with its own weapon.
Okay, well, if I get the sense that it's kind of crap, then
It's not particularly balanced to be wielded. It's
it's
like-
kind of a bit floppy in the middle.
yeah,
And
you know, it's not holding its position as you try to move it. It's just kind of like whoop, whoop, whoop,
like
whoop.
trying to slap somebody with a tentacle. That's
There's a pill for that.
Wouldn't it kind of make it like a flail?
No, because flails like
like a segmented whip sword, maybe.
yeah, it's like who would wield one of those?
This is how do you work with this thing? In which case I will take my axe off my back.
And his axe.
I was waiting for it.
I have
Sorry,
his
you
axe
activated
and
me.
my axe.
And then I'll dual wield. No, I'll just attack him with my axe instead.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, my axe is much better than his axe. Could I also use, I meant to say this before I rolled, a power boost?
Yeah,
Thank you. As a free action, I can spend 2 personal power points to do +1 damage with a power weapon. So I've spent 2 personal power points, and that is a critical 23.
critical 23. Who says a 23 even hits?
Kaboom.
It hits. So you will do 1 as your base or 2 as your base?
Ooh.
2 is your base. So that's going to be
Yes.
a total of 5 points of damage.
In the immortal words of Chris Tucker, you just got enough to fuck out.
Roll me a dice. Odds or evens. Odds, it does not dim off. Evens, it does.
I'll roll a d12 because they don't see much action. 4.
Okay. You bring your own axe up, strike it clean across the helmet, which tears apart under your bulk, your size, the gigantic axe you're wielding, everything combined. Just, fortunately doesn't hit its head because otherwise that could be very messy. But it does take half of the helmet clean off, and the pull with the helmet as it crashes against its head just takes him down to the ground.
Andronicus goes, ho, ho, ho. Merry fucking Christmas. Drops his arm and his feet, and then we'll turn. And who's still up down here?
White and gold.
Vitavan.
Yeah.
The white one.
White's in the fire. Gold's over here hanging out with us.
Okay.
Although the
well,
fire has been put out by Iris.
I
Oh.
was trying to stun him. It didn't work.
Well, damn. Although now maybe the fire won't burn and he's immobilized. So
Then I will stomp my way over to the white one.
Fantastic.
Hello.
Who's currently immobilized.
He is currently immobilized. You hear as you stomp your way over to the white one, it just says recalculating. New priority target assigned. And
So funny if he just like bodied me.
unfortunately, because it is stuck and cannot move, there is one person it's going to attack and one person only. Can anybody guess who it is?
He's not gonna do anything. He
Michael.
can't He attacks a UK Michael. His
I don't know. Maybe
arms-
the person that's standing in front of him.
His arms stretch out real long, like Monkey D. Luffy.
That is going to be a 17, which will either go through any armor bonus to toughness or
For me?
nope,
No,
for
that's-
Andronicus.
Ah.
It cannot move. It is still immobilized.
I
Ah.
just find it strange it doesn't have any ranged attacks since that's
Yeah.
Zero's main thing.
Well, it's the opposite of Zero, so.
Yeah, but my opposite was still shooting, was still blasting. You know what I'm saying?
It
Yeah, it
does
just
have
wasn't
range
as good as you.
attacks, but very close range attacks.
He was actually he has the exact same level in targeting that I do. It's just that I have 5 upshifts.
It just hits.
Just it's okay. So you are going to take a grand total of, drumroll please, people, 2 points of void damage. As
Hold on, I want to look at Andronicus's health bar.
What's funny is Andronicus's health bar looks so much bigger as well because of the size of Andronicus's token.
Good hit, Matt.
So just going to bring this up on the stream. This is Andronicus's health bar. It's just gone down by like a third.
No,
Yeah.
Is it a third? Really?
Mhm.
Yep, stead.
It just doesn't look very dramatic because it's just like
So
It's
massive.
very long.
yeah.
It's not
We're gonna
how
keep
big
going.
it
We're gonna
is,
keep going,
it's
people.
what
That's
you
what I-
do with it.
That's what I say about my health bar.
And that will bring us to John.
Ah,
If you
well,
smoke
when
it,
in
it gets longer.
Rome, and all these same color things hitting each other, I may as well punch this man in the face.
It'd be nice if you didn't.
Be nice if you did.
But
Well,
at
if
the same
it-
time,
Well, if it would be nice if I didn't, I guess I won't.
Yeah.
21. Critical 21.
A critical 21 is going to hit. What's your base damage? 1 point.
That is a very good question. I believe it is. Yes.
Fantastic. So that is going to be 2 points of damage then. It is still standing, although it is shaky on its feet.
Yes, my other thing I can't use at the moment.
Will bring us, assuming you're staying there, will bring us to Wyatt.
David, to answer your question, where are all these crits coming from? Several of these characters are optimized for combat with specializations in the thing they do damage with. So, by we roll this many dice, we're bound to get a couple crits. Speaking of crits, you know who I think needs to take 4 damage immediately with no chance of dodging it?
Is it Venom?
Venom.
Venom.
I will spend another personal power, taking me down to 1. I only have 1 left. To attack twice on Venom, auto critting twice, so he takes 4.
You know what the best part is?
It doesn't kill him.
No.
Is it that I killed him in the first one, so my second one is wasted?
No. Oh no, sorry, I was agreeing with you. No, it doesn't kill him.
Okay, cool. 4 damage is 4 damage. Andronicus pile drive him.
Find you a dumbass tree.
Which will bring us to 0 in that case.
All right.
And yeah, like Panic said, this is kind of the game where it's like, well, we learned how to do the mechanics and everything, and now we're just going to build the god killers.
We learned that a majority of these skills are actually useless. So we should just funnel all our points into one thing.
I must say, programmable is a great ability.
Who have we got left standing? We have got Cruelty and Venom.
Venom, I think, has taken 6 at least. Andronicus. Oh wait, no, Andronicus, you didn't hit Venom, did you? You
Not
just
yet,
walked
no.
up to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 then, at least, unless I'm forgetting damage.
That is whoever you're shooting at. That is going to hit. Oh no, Michael! I believe you may have frozen.
He was probably targeting UK, Michael.
Oh, he's gone.
I mean, if that's what he wants to do.
He gone.
Okay.
Zero decided that it was time to shoot John.
Yeah. We've momentarily lost our lovely White Ranger.
The last thing he did was crit on a shot.
And the lovely Michael, who plays Zero, is currently, trashing my last two bad guys.
I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 2 damage for Ted.
Yep. Ted down.
And we're gonna move over here. And we're
When
gonna
you
aim.
get a second, roll me that 1d6 or something for Ted as well, so we get the odds or
Yes.
evens. Odds not demorphed, evens is demorphed.
Demorphed.
Dag nabbit. Like, don't get me wrong, this is good, but
Is that 4 or 5?
yes.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Take a shot at Whitey McWhiteface.
Oh, don't call it.
Ugh. I'm gonna spend a story point and reroll that 1.
Yeah.
Do it.
Definitely do it. Even I'm saying do it.
Cruelty has spent a story point.
Yeah, that
That becomes a critical
that
21.
wrecks his joint, yeah. Because I mean technically it's a critical 22.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Matt.
Yeah.
Or even more than that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
They are both down. Oh yeah, critical 24 because of the 7. Yeah. They are both down. Roll me another odds or evens, please.
All right.
Feel free
Odd.
It's okay. I can remove his head, and I'm pretty sure that will demorph him.
This is where we get to ask the question, the age-old question, everybody.
Are we the bad guys?
No. We just saved all these people.
As you take down the first of the two, the round strikes it, it collapses unconscious as the armor peels back, the helmet shatters. The second is struck. It falls backwards into the remains of the tire fire. It does not unmorph. And unlike the others, where you could see its chest moving backwards, like upwards and down, you can't see any motion within the armor.
I don't like that.
Oops.
We
Do
are
we
out
have
of
any
initiative.
healing kits?
So, if anybody wants
What?
to try and do anything,
What one was it that's still morphed up?
White.
The one in the fire.
is- Yeah,
White one, yeah.
oddly, the white one.
I'm
The White
gonna
Ranger
run
may
to
have
it.
just killed the White Psycho Ranger.
I'm gonna run to it and immediately start applying
Yeah,
first
there's
aid if I
some-
can.
Conventional
I got
first
that
aid
heat.
or gritty, techie.
I don't know if
goodness
it's
first
actually
aid?
connected to the morphing shell, and all my stuff is actually morphing, so I'm gonna use real first aid.
Roll me a science medicine check, please.
I would like to spend a power point to heal myself,
Okay.
or a point of health.
John will come up as well. Can I roll a technology check to see if I can figure out a way to deactivate its morphing shell?
It's an 11.
You can roll a technology check, but I'm going to say you roll this with a snag.
Yeah.
Because whilst it is similar to you,
It's not the same.
it's not the same. It's not in any way, shape, or form what you're used to. Let's see
could-
whether or not.
The D8.
Matt,
Just
I have a
waiting.
question, and
Yep.
feel free to say no because it does feel a little bit gamey breaky. So, using my grid surge, could
Mhm.
I create? I hate myself for saying it. Could I create a temporary construct that lasts for an hour to help us force it to demorph.
will
I mean,
say-
mechanically, it gives us edge on a skill, so it would be using a technology or something, science maybe, to
create the device and help Michael's or to help John's.
yeah.
Which would cancel out the snag.
Yeah. So I'll spend a grid surge.
Either way, it doesn't help me. But thank you very much.
I tried.
I rolled a 2 on one dice and a 3 on the other, and then rolled a 1 on my D8.
So that's pretty awful.
Poor man.
I'm so glad I said that before you, Ross.
You try to remove the armor, you try to remove the helmet, you cannot do either. Yours is some sort of smart suit, uses nanotech to build and repair itself. Theirs seem to appear out of their own cybernetics.
John
How
will
it
look over to
was.
Iris and ask if she is able to hack his technology at all to see if there's some sort of shut off in there.
Some sort of kill switch.
Yes. If it is affecting
I think
his implants,
I
maybe it's a
already
case of
hit
just
that.
shutting down one of those implants.
Yeah, I'll do that. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Then a D4.
Andronicus will be thinking, were these implants that we gave out good?
Mm-mm. This is a 20.
You bring your arm up, you use your little built-in computer device, and you're able to patch into the cybernetics and shut them down. And as you do, you see all of the armor retreating back into its skin where these different cybernetic sockets are. As you do, you can see that the individual is down, and you're able to tend to the wounds, give him CPR, and after a few moments, sort of, I'm going to say, drag him back to the medical bed that you guys have got, because you got 2 of those, and are able to get him stabilized.
Andronicus will go and pick up a spare arm from the supply containers, and then he will go and get the his counterpart, pick up the disarmed arm, and then throw the unconscious mini him over his shoulder, and also bring him to the med bed so that we can replace his arm with a new one that is not infected with evil badness. But I will keep the one that was, so we can analyze it back at the dig.
I forgot
all
it was
about
called
that.
Medic.
Um,
And you
why I
wonder
am
why I
treating
can't
this
take you
guy.
seriously.
Why I am treating this guy, I want to take a look at his prosthetics, not prosthetics, his cybernetics, and see who made them. If it was Vitalogica.
Now that this dude is stable, John will go to Zero and Andronicus. Should we round up the rest of the counter us's?
Yeah, we should make a
swap
pile.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if they need medical help, but also see if Iris can work her magic on them as well. Scan to see what components it was that had the cyberware in them to cause this, and see if we can remove them and swap them out. Stop
Wyatt
it
will start
happening
helping
again.
bring people over.
You're
Rounding them
able
up.
to check them sort of one by one, Iris, and as you do, as they're brought over to the table, you can see all of them have cybernetics and all of them are from Vitalogica. You can also see that they had recent updates pushed out all within the last 24 hours.
Was it stuff that was bypassed by their security?
Nope, it does seem to be all legit.
But these updates are obviously the cause of this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Can I
Right, the
trace where
logic
the
of-
updates are from?
Make me a technology hacking check.
Mhm.
Whilst this is happening, Andronicus, you're able to bring the guy over, put him on the beds, and I'm going to say with the beds, you've already got edge, you've got technology. I'm going to say you don't even need to roll at that point. You can see that this is the only one, like the only real cybernetic it has. It's got sockets for connecting itself up to different devices and things like that. But just the
You
one
put the rectangle into
cybernetic.
the rectangle. You put the blue one into the
Exactly.
blue one. You put the red one into the green
You
one,
just
and
put
then you
everything
hope
into
that
the
it
square
doesn't go
hole.
boom. Yeah.
Round
peg,
They
square
all fit-
hole, big hammer, boom. in
Where
They
does
all
this
fit
peg
in the
go?
square hole.
That's
The
right, a
hole.
square hole.
and you're able to replace the damaged or corrupted cybernetic with a new one.
Are we
Thank
able
you.
to do that with all of them?
I will say with time, yeah, but one by one, 100%. But before that,
Alright.
Iris, what did you get for
Yes.
your technology check?
18.
18. So you're able to see, I'm going to say two things. They were in debt to the point where their updates had been turned off. And then within the last 24 hours, all 5 of them had had an update pushed from Vitalogica and sent to them.
In order to cover your debts, take this upgrade.
Nobody really questioned it, or at least it doesn't seem like anybody questioned it, because, hey,
Free stuff.
everything's working properly again. Free
And it
stuff.
free stuff and it wipes off my debt.
And it's
Excellent.
coming from the place it's supposed to come from.
I bet they did not read the small print that said we'll turn you into a mass murdering fuckhead.
Nobody ever reads that.
I mean, I can't even read it even with my glasses on. It's
I'm
still
going
really
to
tiny.
see if the doctor, the one that was flame, will wake up.
Yeah, you can rouse flames. It does take. They're already on the bed.
Use a
Yeah,
story
Flame's
point,
already
get
on the
some
bed.
sniffing salts.
You're able to rouse Flame with some help from the bed, and when they come to, they just look confused, just utterly confused, as if they have no idea what has taken place. There's just a gap of like 24-30 seconds in their memory. They remember standing, and now they're here. And as they sort of half sit up, pushing themselves back to a more comfortable position, just did I pass out? I mean, I know I was doing a lot of work, but
No. No, it seems your cybernetics were pushed with an update that infected you and 4 others. You attacked us.
no, no, really. Like I
I'll pull
appreciate I
up the
was working a
footage.
little.
Yeah.
Cool, you beat me to it. I was just about to say John comes in with a little screen.
Of like her transforming and then attacking me, and then I make it go away.
Guys, there was a big update push to like a beta test of software.
Did you take it because you were in debt, or did you take it because it was free?
But I took it because it was free. I've not had updates in most of a year. I've just been trying to cobble it together week by week and make sure it's still working. Andronicus.
I would like to make a naughty or nice check.
Please do. Please do.
Please do. Make a naughty or nice check.
I can't remember how I do these. I've not done very many.
Uh,
Hello?
Yeah.
I want
Sounds
to
like
say
an insight
alertness
check?
insight.
Yeah.
Do I get any? Do I get the upshift because they're partly cybernetic?
Yeah.
Okay, I will take it. Oh, hello. 25. Is she on the good list or the bad list?
Up until today, she 100% would have been on the good list. She runs a essentially not-for-profit clinic. She helps people who aren't able to repair their own cybernetics. She helps to write code to try and get them unlocked when they get locked up through lack of payment.
Andronicus will say over comms, I have checked my list twice, and she's on the good list. She's telling the truth. She's an okay person, and I share some of the data to like Iris's heads up.
Yeah. Iris will scan it over. Go.
Could I start making alertness checks just to keep watch? I can't do anything to actually help them with this stuff,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to make sure we don't get attacked again.
Roll me an alertness check. It's from the army of
Second, I
additional.
gotta take all these dice out of my tray.
So much alertness.
I'm pretty alert as long as I'm using my eyes.
Same.
8, 6, 4.
You're using your sense
is
of
worth
taste.
22.
I
No,
gotta
that's
get
what,
the hearing one.
That's
You
what Cal
taste
has.
the evil.
Cal has specialization in taste alertness.
That wouldn't surprise me.
He would.
So that is the highest. Okay, critical 14.
Yeah, you're able to see pretty far out, and as far as you can see, you pick this as a good spot because it is up against the coast. You guys can disappear quickly, but also you've got a good sight line. And as far as you can see, nothing is coming in the air, on the ground. You're
I
good.
land her by sea.
And nothing on the surface of the sea, at least. I'm not saying you can see under the water to rule that out, but
Yeah.
Just because.
I'm just going to keep this watch. Make sure that we don't get demolished.
The new cybernetics that we got, I tested and they were all clean, right?
you essentially jailbroke them.
I'm going to definitely help. I'm gonna explain like, hey, you 5, we are replacing all your cybernetics with these new ones. Hopefully you'll be good. Don't take any more updates for a while.
Don't take free stuff.
Don't take free stuff.
If you need any more updates, come to
They'll
us.
just find 5 more
We
people.
will see what we can do.
They will, but at least for now, we know what to keep an eye out for.
I think we need to be getting used to fighting people that look a little bit like us. Because if they push that same update out to a lot of people, which I imagine that they will have done, they'll
This
have a
could become
whole
a regular.
army of evil clone rangers just waiting to pop up at any moment.
Iris,
evil
Andronicus?
robot us's.
By any chance, are you guys able to like track down that code and see if there are any other recipients?
I could try once we get back to a stronger computer.
Excellent.
I will say it would be I'm going to go with a difficulty 30 technology check.
I don't even
So
think I can make that.
Possibly with some assistance, some upshifts.
would
I have
definitely
a
lend
D6 in
assistance.
technology and edge, and I'm specialized in hacking.
I have a D4 and edge, so
I have a
If somebody gave
D4.
me upshifts, I might be able to make it.
Yeah,
you
we'll
could
work
stand on my
together as a
shoulders if
group.
that would help.
It takes about an hour and a half, especially because the doctor that was Flame keeps trying to help, and kind of with the greatest of respect kind of pushed to the side because maybe, sit down and respect the fact that 30 seconds ago you were knocked unconscious in a fight.
No, you can't change your own eyeball. Stop it.
But you are able to replace the cybernetics with new ones.
Mhm.
With Wyatt on Overwatch about 30-40 seconds away from finishing it, Wyatt, you do spot what appears to be some rotary winged vehicles flying in.
Contact. We got hostiles airbound.
Got it. Thank you.
I'm gonna start firing at them.
No, wait. This might not be a good point to get into more combat. Maybe we should leave.
How many people do we have left over? Just one?
Just finishing the last one up, yeah.
Get in the car. I'll finish this last one.
John will stand guard with Virus and throw the keys to Andronicus to
No, I can't drive. Look at the size of me, you loon.
throw the keys to Zero. Just get her warmed up. We'll be there in a sec.
Wyatt, do you jump into the vehicle, or
I'm
are you
gonna
still
get to.
shooting?
I'm gonna get to the top. I'm gonna get to the top of the roof. Ready to dip in through the up like the. I don't want to call it a sunroof because that's not what it is, but
The hatch.
yeah, the hatch.
The shooty hatch.
I'm positioned. Yeah, I'm positioned in the hatch, still watching them come in.
I'm going to urge all of the others to flee, and the moment this guy is done, I'm going to be like, get the hell out of here, and I'm going to run to the tank thing. I don't remember what it's called.
The gold.
The
You jump
gold.
into the car. and
Jump into the
Andronicus
car.
goes, punch it, Twinkie.
Okay. Bye, John.
John just gets there in time, holding on to the back, like legs flapping in the wind.
How long can John hold his
Punch it,
breath for?
Twink.
It's fine. There's a hatch at the back. Once we're in the water, I can pull myself in.
We did have this conversation.
You, as a group, are able to get in and escape underwater. You do see one of the last things you see as you actually dip down below the surface of the water is this helicopter coming into land as the last remaining individuals scatter, some taking to vehicles, some just running as fast as they can. You see some of the small sort of police robots that you've fought in the past dropping down and chasing after Andronicus.
Question for the group. Can we spend a story, and also to you, Matt, can we spend a story point to have laced like some of the containers with explosives? So as we're departing,
I'm surprised you didn't say that earlier. I
I will say yes, 100%. You can have placed explosives around to destroy anything that's left over, so they can't have it back. But
if
also
we
just
burn,
kind of
you
like,
burn with us.
yeah, kind of like a screw you guys gesture.
Sorry, you don't get that med bed anymore.
Bang.
We've got
Does
more
the
of all this
helicopter
stuff
have
in
like
another container,
Vitalogica
don't we?
markings?
Say again for us, Michael.
Does the helicopter have Vitalogica markings?
It doesn't, but the robots that drop out are the Vitalogica robots, although they're just completely like grey. There's no paint being
Stealth
applied to them
mode.
at all. They have no
Yeah.
markings on them.
The Black Ops team. Yeah.
It's definitely the robots they've used, robots they've gotten from Hashiman Arms in the past, the subsidiary. 2 + 2 probably equals 4.
Katie, close pie.
Light them up.
I'm sorry, I just have to
Merry
wait. It's like,
Christmas.
yeah. Wyatt just sitting in the back, just straight away. It's like yeah, he's already hit it. I can imagine it's like and in the
I
background.
feel like we all have one.
There is like just the mother of all explosions, and dirt is torn
Accompanied by,
asunder.
we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Can I just envision this scene that Andronicus is like, guys, I need to tell you about something that I put into one of the containers, and he pulls out a little switch. I just looks over and Wyatt's
And then
there, like with
He
his
looks
little
over, and we
switch.
all have.
It's like,
We're like, what?
Merry Christmas, everybody! I love you guys.
I've just had a fault,
Oh no.
and it's a terrible fault.
How
But
many innocent people did we kill
No,
in this
do
bombing?
you remember what was powering the beds?
No.
Oh, was it?
Was it grid energy?
No. It
Nuclear
was-
It was
power?
uranium, wasn't it? Was it
Yeah.
radioactive?
Yeah.
No.
no.
Well, it would have been shielded. I'm sure that we would
I
have
wouldn't
been
have.
very
I wouldn't have
careful
put any
about
near
that.
the beds.
I just had this
We
image
just called it
of
a
like
nuclear explosion. It's fine.
it's just like
There's a
Mushroom
very
cloud in the
this-
shape of a Christmas
you have to
tree.
very specifically set it up.
Yeah,
make a nuclear bomb
it's just
go
just
nuclear.
this
if I may
image in my head of
interject.
just like
We see
"And
the
we're bad guys
explosion.
again.
We see the explosion. Everyone's happy. Then all of a sudden, there's a bigger explosion. We're all just like, "Fuck."
If I
All the
if I
trees.
may
Go on, Panic.
if I may interject, Sabina, you might want to turn your headset off for this one if you have a headache.
Oh no, Panic's
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers!
Didn't give me a chance, but thank you.
I totally did. You took too long.
I literally went here. Let me and. I have a headache. You expect me to have motor function?
Yes,
You have 0.7
survival
seconds.
instinct. Exactly.
just explosion, just massive explosion. Bits of container go flying off in all different directions. Rocks turn into sand.
We see a head splash past us in the water of one of the robots.
Yeah, just like bonk, hits the top of the vehicle and plops down beside you and just sinks through into the water.
Eruption of fake
Helicopter.
snow.
Helicopter is gone, as are all of the robots. Just destruction left in your wake.
Can we have
Sounds
rigged
like a
like a
nice
little
day.
shield to have been powered by the nuclear reactor over the nuclear
reactor's
reactor?
fine. The nuclear
Yeah,
reactor's
thanks.
fine. We're not having any like real ethical questions about whether or not you guys are the bad guys by forgetting about
We have
something.
now just nuked Dagle Grove. End
Yeah.
of game.
Yeah. That's game
Merry
over.
Christmas.
That's
Hey,
game
Blair.
over. And you're able to control and head to your base.
If we do this again, we need to set up a better method. Sort of backdoor message board or something. Some way that so Vitalogica doesn't know we're doing it
Yeah, agreed. And maybe
without trying.
some sort of extraction method for getting equipment out because we can't afford to. As fun as
Just
that was, can't afford to
Blew
keep
a
blowing
lot
it
of
up.
useful things, yeah.
Message though. That we will be here to protect, and we will be here to serve the people of Angel Grove.
And if the people cannot have the things, then the rich people cannot have the things either.
Agreed.
Hey guys, all in all, I feel good about today.
I mean, are you kidding? Did you hear my double pun? I feel amazing about it.
We helped a lot of people today. Good job, guys.
We did.
Iris, do you want to make the technology check today, or would you rather wait until the next session?
If somebody gives me upshifts, I can make it today.
Let's go.
Who's
does
giving me
have
upshifts?
Technology.
You have one from John.
One from John.
I can
One
help
from
now.
Andronicus.
Yeah. So you
One
get
from
3
Andronicus.
upshifts then.
3 upshifts. Woo!
And Wyatt cannot contribute.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna.
Wire
The
creates the
computer's like,
soundtrack to
do I do it
amp her up.
on? Do I do real? Real dice are calling me.
Sorry.
So
You know what?
here.
Wyatt will cook dinner. That's what Wyatt.
And
Thank
go
you,
ahead
Wyatt.
and no, you're already specialized, aren't you? Never mind.
I am
That's the whole point.
specialized,
edge.
Yeah.
and I have edge.
Yeah.
So I just get
love
the up
White's
shift.
contribution. I'll cook dinner.
It's a 21 dinner check.
It's a good dinner.
It's a
Good dinner.
fantastic dinner.
It's a
Good
very
dinner.
good dinner.
Twinkies with hot dogs.
Do we get an
With-
upshift from being thoroughly stuffed?
Thoroughly
Please?
stuffed by Wyatt.
Please?
What was that? Sorry, Panic.
Please?
You want an
Oh,
upshift?
Please upshift from good cooking? I got a 21. Please?
I will say, with a story point, you've got 2 of them left, and this is going to be the
Sure.
end of the session. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
yes. We'll spend both of them.
Sabina, that's 4 upshifts for Iris.
Fuck yeah. So that brings it what to 2d8?
Where are you at by default?
I'm at a 12.
You start at 12, or
I had a 6 with 3. It's
1
12.
second.
and then
With
D12
4,
goes
it's
to
2
2d8.
d8.
Yeah.
D12.
Well, let me just re-roll my specialization dice. Or do you want me to re-roll the whole thing?
No, just I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you just roll 2d8
add
on top of
2d8.
it.
Okay. 8. 8.
I need more dice for when I consistently start rolling 2d8 because I don't have enough to roll that specialized.
I can post you some more. I have more spares.
24.
24.
Yeah,
You-
17 plus 7.
You start tracking back the update to the source, but you are essentially you're foiled by their security, their own attempts to obfuscate. That's a big word for me. Obfuscate the what they've done.
Oh, question.
Let Sabina finish what she was going to say first, and then we'll go over your question.
I'll just try it again next session if I can.
Of course.
To be fair, that was basically what I was going to ask. Can we try the same skill check again, like
I will say
over
you can
different
try it.
periods? And obviously, because we got so far in the
No,
first
it's
test,
still
would
a
that
30.
make the difficulty? It
No,
would still be a 30.
still a
That's why I
30.
was. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you've still got to get past whatever security
Mm.
that stopped
Cool,
you,
cool,
and
cool,
that's
cool,
the
cool.
high level of security. I will say you can make one once per session, but I
Okay.
will tell you that if you fumble it, bad
Then
things are
Bad
going to
things
it's-
happen.
happen.
That's
Okay.
bad, yeah.
Yep.
And next time we should remember to ask our AI friends for help on that.
Yeah.
Do you really think my lady would help?
I don't know.
Probably not?
You
No.
might not, but like the others would.
Milady's
the
like,
doctor
Really
would.
"Here's
think
a
my
cooking
lady would
recipe
let
for
any of the
you.
others help?
Congratulations, you made C4." And you're like,
Don't... Here's
I
a
am-
cooking lesson for you. Once you're finished, don't eat it. Congratulations.
Matt,
C4.
I will say, you not being able to hit today did mean that I didn't get to use the ace I have in my back pocket yet. But one day I'll use it.
I
one
don't
day
know
I'll be
where,
able to hit somebody.
know
One
how.
day. Thanks for that.
Because I
Nick.
was expecting my alter to try get into melee combat with me. I was expecting him to be a really good like melee specialist with a lot of health.
He is.
I took him out with 4 damage.
He's very good in melee. He just couldn't get there.
Yeah, so I was expecting him
I-
to come
I
try
did
jump
that.
me. At which point I was gonna unveil my secret weapon.
His ranged attack is only a
Please tell me it's
D4. He just gets
nunchucks.
lots of upshifts from different
It's
bits
not
and pieces.
nunchucks.
It's a D4. Okay. It
Look,
was
one
not
day-
good for me.
One day you'll catch Wyatt in a melee, and then and only then will you see my secret weapon.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
in the
Cayenne pepper.
conclusion of today's episode, we're going to ask our lovely players what their favourite moment was for their characters and for another character. I'm going to start with Sabina because that way, if
Oh,
she
hi.
wants to, she can run away.
Okay, cool. For Iris, my favorite moment for her was just she did not do well in battle today, but she did pretty good in the hacking field, which is what she's made for. She's good for the hacking. So just I think my favorite moment for Iris was talking to the doctor lady and just going, "Oh, you mean this?" and then
It's like, no, I
just
did.
the screen appearing.
No.
Oh, yeah, you did. I think that was my favorite moment for Iris. Uh, for somebody else, God, there was just a lot of good things today. Everybody did so good. Just I think Andronicus's puns was a good one.
Between Andronicus and Zero,
Yeah. The puns.
the
The
pun
puns are off the
department. Yeah.
charts. Yeah. But I'm gonna hop off, so I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
See you guys
Bye.
tomorrow.
Feel better.
Matt, are you gonna announce next week?
I
Or do you want me
will.
to do it real quick? You will?
Do you want to? I can, or you can. Up to you.
Now we'll let everybody do their favorite minutes and then you can
Okay.
announce it. Okay. Bye guys.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Jay, for Andronicus, favorite moment for yourself and favorite moment for another player character.
Literally disarming, like mini me. That was fun. Yeah, for somebody else, it was the moment in the van at the end with the pulling out the explosive clicker and then looking across and Wyatt having an explosive clicker, and then
It's like, guys,
everybody having
I have a secret. I have a secret to tell you. Pulls out the thing, and then he turns, and all of us have one.
It's a Christmas miracle. Boom.
Great minds think alike.
Lunatics seldom differ. Yeah.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Michael, who plays Zero.
I mean, I did like, immobilizing everyone. I enjoy
Thanks for
that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
They didn't need to move.
You stay. You stay. You stay.
Yep. Thanks.
I was gonna go take their guns away, but I didn't get it. But then I got a scythe in the chest. So, and I think for someone else, yeah, I think I mean, I don't know, disarming, video footage, both very good.
Okay. Panic, who plays Wyatt.
Bro, this is gonna be so good for the PR. But also, my favorite Wyatt moment was that I only had to roll attack dice once this session.
You're welcome.
And my favorite moment for someone else was Michael ensuring I only had to roll attack dice once this session.
You're immobilized. You're immobilized. You're all immobilized.
Like, bro, the second he immobilizes one, they take 4 damage to the head.
Just like,
bang.
They do what?
Wait till we level and I have 2 more attacks.
Yeah, you get 2 more attacks, and then I'm gonna have damage up.
Yep.
Speaking of which, do we level after this? Or was the womping so bad it wasn't enough experience?
Did we learn anything? Probably
Did
not.
we learn anything? Did we use our cool new class role?
I learned that I'm goated.
We'll talk about it.
You know, that combo was one I didn't even know existed. But yeah, me and Zero suddenly.
Suddenly I
put an arm around
see.
you. Let's have a talk about how we can work together optimally.
Life has no meaning.
Bro, I've had great combos with Zero. I've had a great combo with John. I just got to work out these great combos with Andronicus and Iris, and suddenly my lethality becomes 1,000 times more lethal.
I'm terrified. But on that note, Michael, who plays John.
Hello. For John, don't really feel like I did this that much this session. Suplexing a dude was fun.
That was so cool.
That was a first for me. I don't do many maneuvers. I normally just go for damage. So
And then you
That
rolled a
was good.
crit anyway, so you got the damage too.
Yeah. And then for someone else, it's got to be either Andronicus disarming his counterpart or just everyone at the end. Just great minds explosions.
I feel like you all planted your own explosions. And it's just
Yeah,
like,
that was the
yeah.
that was the bit.
it's
Like,
just like,
Andronicus was like, "I have a surprise for everyone. I did something," and then he realizes we all did it.
you guys too.
Same brain, same brain.
Same. Yeah. Well, on to Sabina's message for everybody. Next week, unfortunately, we will not have Street Samurai because
Okay.
it is Sabina's birthday. But we will be trying some crazy shenanigans in the Avatar universe, which is going to be very interesting because none of us have played it, none of us have run it, and it's a very
Strange.
strange system for
I
the
think
I
people
know
that is
that
my
nothing about
character.
Avatar at all.
yeah, and somebody doesn't really know anything about it. I think the answer was there's a guy who has blue tattoos and yeah,
And yeah, just me trying not to giggle every time somebody says Bender because
yeah.
I've been reading
Thinking
comics, I've been trying to learn a bit of a basis about it. And when they're talking about Bender and non-Bender relations,
He's thinking about penises.
they're talking about we gay people, and I'm just like, I need to stop giggling at this. I need to get it all out before we start streaming because I'm gonna have to keep just going.
And next Thursday we will have we will have Power Rangers Let There Be Thunder. But not only will we have Power Rangers Let There Be Thunder, there will be a surprise because I've posted it back a little bit, but it is our stream anniversary for when we became an affiliate with Twitch. So we have surprises. We have
When
shenanigans.
we got
have
ads put
surprise
on our channel.
shenanigans. Yeah. And they're not our ads, but it's okay. It's okay.
Not our
Amazon.
ads. We don't
Gift
get
of
paid for them.
commercials.
But yeah, thanks very much, everybody. We will be back tomorrow for some more Power Rangers Let There Be Thunder. And
Yay.
hopefully we'll see you there. Bye all.
May the power protect you.